Hello Heavy Metal Maidens and Masters, I'm Heavy Metal Momma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am revisiting a video that I made quite some time ago, which is goth outfits from wardrobe basics. But before we get to that, remember to like this video, comment down below to discuss any of the things that come up in the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and thank you to all of you that already do. Hit that notification bell so you can find out whenever I upload. And welcome. So, goth outfits from wardrobe basics. I made that video a couple of years ago now, and I basically made 5 different outfits from a pair of black leggings and a black long sleeve, I think it was a scoop neck top, but just a long sleeve top. I'm obviously not going to revisit the outfits that were in that video. You can watch that video, card is up there, if you would like to see how I made those different outfits. But I thought it would be a really good time to revisit how to make goth outfits from really readily available basics. So these are things that are from Primark or online stores like BooHoo, Amazon, that kind of thing. So that if you are a baby bat and you are just starting out and you're just trying to figure out how to accessorize things that you already have in your wardrobe, you're making a Halloween costume and you don't want to spend a lot of money buying a load of stuff for a Halloween costume, or you just don't particularly like spending a fortune on your wardrobe because it's not what's important to you to spend your money on, or that you don't have that much available cash to spend on your wardrobe, that you can still look the way that you want to without having to break the bank. Now I know that the goth brands, particularly punk rave, Killstar, etc., are expensive. You know, we're all aware of that, but that is the nature of the beast in that goth fashion. They can't sell 1 million units. They can only sell a couple of thousand, maybe a couple of 100,000 if they're really lucky, of certain items. So things are going to be more expensive because they can't be mass made in the same way. But there are a lot of small creators, which I'm going to point you in the way of, that you can get your accessories, etc. from, your items from, to really zhuzh up your goth wardrobe. So I thought I would show you a few different outfits that I've made from a few different basics this time. So rather than it just being, here's this set of basics and I've made 5 outfits, I've tried to show you how I would accessorize different basic items depending on what they are. Now obviously my wardrobe contains a lot of goth brands. It's my passion, it's my hobby. The things that I have a lot of the time are from some of the goth brands. So, you know, I can't say everything I've got is from the high street because I would have had to go out and buy extra stuff. But I'm going to point you in the way of things that you can get from other places, whereas I have the goth branded version, etc. So let's get on with it. Okay, so the first outfit I bought this is a long sleeve, square necked, it's just a bodycon dress. It's a tight fitting bodycon dress. It's slightly ribbed cotton. I bought this from Primark a few years ago. It's a great just underneath stuff piece. Really, really useful. I can wear it under all sorts of different of my sort of bigger gothy brand items, but I wanted to show you how I would make an outfit with this alone. And I think this was a tenner, maybe a tenner. You can definitely get your hands on one of these, if not from somewhere like Primark, then Amazon or maybe New Look. Check out BooHoo, etc., places like that. There's always something like this. I'm almost certain you'd get something like this from BooHoo. Nice, stretchy, cotton dress, easy to wear. Done. This first outfit that I have made from that beautiful cotton dress, I used, now these are Killstar items, so because I have them, but I got a choker collar, like a chunky choker collar, and I've got a chunky belt with leather straps that drop down and chains that also drop down, so it's like a harness style belt. It just looks great with those sort of things. It really suddenly is immensely goth, and you can get both of those kind of things on eBay, particularly if you go onto eBay and search like bondage belt, that kind of thing. You will easily find these kind of items that you can then incorporate into your outfit. Obviously I wasn't going to go out and buy a new one, I've got this one, so you know, and I'm really pleased that I can wear it with this outfit. It looks great. I'm definitely going to be wearing this out in the future. It's just a really nice simple outfit. I like the way that the buckles go together. That is something you can really easily get hold of. Now also you can see the boots that I'm wearing, they are New Rock boots, but you could just wear any knee-high boots, or you can get a pair of New Rock boots off of eBay. I got a different pair of New Rock boots to those, but I got one of my favourite pairs of New Rock boots off of eBay 40 quid. They were already broken in. I just gave them a good old polish because they looked a bit ropey when they turned up. Good old polish, they looked good as new. And because they're made of leather, they just really last. Unless they've been really, really abused, they usually come up beautifully if you just give them a little bit of TLC. And I got those for £40 off of eBay. Flipping fantastic purchase that was, and they'd already been broken in, so I didn't have to go through the pain of all the blisters that you get beforehand. So outfit 2, with the same dress, I got another what I would call bondage style chain belt, which I just think that this kind of bodycon dress, it needs a little bit of something, some details, and I like the hanging down thing. So this is the Disturbia belt. This is an O-ring belt from Disturbia, again with these chains that dangle down, and then I'm wearing a Scarlet In Chains O-ring necklace. Now Scarlet In Chains do all sorts of beautiful chain belts and necklaces and stuff like that. They are definitely somebody to go and have a look at if you want some of these sort of chain detail things. They're not the cheapest, but they are amazing quality, and they have a lifetime size guarantee, so that if you suddenly gain a load of weight, suddenly lose a load of weight, you can send it back to them. You have to pay the postage on it, but you can send it back to them and they will alter it to your size specifications for the life of the product. So, which is an amazing thing that they do. We love Scarlet In Chains. Fabulous company, amazing quality merchandise. So if you do want to spend on some accessories to zhuzh up your outfits, I would definitely recommend Scarlet In Chains, because their stuff is really good quality, really amazing quality, and they're wonderful people as well. Absolutely love them. So with things like cotton dresses like this, basically really it's a belt or something like that. I mean, you can wear a scarf with it, you could put on a really cool scarf or something like that. Chuck on a hat. Everybody loves a hat. You get a good old hat off of eBay, something like that. Particularly like a fedora, something like that. You can always stick some charms on, something like that, if you want to goth it up a bit. But I think a lot of the time with goth fashion, it's just chuck a few accessories on it and it looks amazing. I definitely think if you can get yourself a really cool pair of goth boots, but don't spend the earth on them, that is a great idea. Another thing that you can do if you really don't have the money to buy a pair of goth boots is just get yourself a pair of plain black lace-up boots with a heel if you want the heel, and get yourself a pair of shoe wings. You can find them all over eBay, all over Amazon. They're literally little wings that look like bat wings, and they've got 2 or 3 holes with eyelets so that you lace them onto your shoes like the Iron Fist Bat Royalty shoes were, but obviously Iron Fist have gone under now, but everybody copied those shoes wings. It's a great way of batifying a pair of boots and it not costing the earth, and it's a great way of adding a little goth to your wardrobe without having to go out and buy a whole new pair of shoes, because shoes are expensive, they are an investment. So if you already have a pair of black boots, just go grab some of them and gothify up your boots. Okay, so this next outfit, so this is actually technically 2 items. So this is a Primark, one of these stretchy, suck it all in dresses. It is just a long line, strappy vest, basically. It's just a very long vest dress. This is one of these ones that it's really stretchy, so it sucks in your tummy. I think I bought it as an underwear dress, but I wear it all the time as just a little black dress, and that is it's great. And so in these videos I wore it with this over the top. Now this is a spiderweb mesh dress. Again, very similar length to the cotton Primark dress. I bought this off of BooHoo at Halloween, and we're coming up to Halloween. There's all sorts of stuff on places like BooHoo, Nasty Gal, all those. I mean, they're terrible websites, but at the same time, if you just want cheap stuff like this, they are perfect. And I think I paid about £12 for it. It's ever so slightly stretchy, it's mesh, it's got an amazing spiderweb detail on it, and it's just a great thing to chuck over the top of a little stretchy black dress like that, and it already immediately looks gothy. And these are so cheap, and they're available everywhere, especially at the moment with it being the run up to Halloween. So the first outfit that you can see there, I mean, you could literally wear all the accessories that you saw in the last 2 outfits with this. I mean, they're very interchangeable, these dresses. You could literally put anything with them. So in these clips, as you can see, I have paired them with a batwing collar and a batwing belt with a little zip up the front that I got from Necessary Evil. Now, I don't think you can get them anymore from necessary, well, from Kate's Clothing anyway, but you could probably get one off of eBay, or you can get something very, very similar off of Amazon or eBay just as a generic item. I also got a corset style belt from Amazon, and I know that they are still available because when I went to the Haunted Bats hen do, her mum and auntie were both dressed up in these like really cool 50s style dresses with like skulls and stuff and bats all over them, and they had the same belts. So you can definitely pick one of those up. They're again about £8–10 on Amazon, and I will link anything that I can find that I think might be suitable down in the description below. Obviously these things may expire, but I will put them down there so that if you are searching for something like that, that you can go out and find something cute. I mean, I just think they look really, really cute together with this sort of little batwing style, and I love the collar. I saw in Primark recently as well, they had like removable Wednesday Addams style collars, so they're a white collar with a couple of buttons down the front. Great way to zhuzh up a little plain black dress. Just stick a little white collar on, immediately looks like Wednesday Addams. And I mean, what's more goth than Wednesday Addams other than Morticia? Okay, so the next outfit that I made with the same dress, this is a big, stretchy Killstar belt. It's got lots of pentagrams on it. But again, if you search pentagram belt, I mean, just any big, chunky, stretchy, gothy style belt would look amazing. And this is with a necklace that's got little pentagrams and sigils of Lucifer on there that I got from Witch's Brew Crafts. They're an amazing jewellery website that I will again link down below, and I know that there is a discount code down in the description as well if you want to search for all my discount codes for Witch's Brew Craft. And an amazing little independent seller, fantastic to deal with, beautiful, beautiful jewellery. I've done loads of videos on Witch's Brew Craft. I will link a couple of them up here. Go check out, really reasonably priced, beautiful quality. It's the kind of thing where you can pick something up for, you know, maybe at the most £10, and you can get yourself something really cool and gothy that really accessorises a beautiful, beautiful dress like that and makes it look really goth and awesome. Okay, and this last iteration of the same dress, I have got two harnesses and a choker. So the choker and the waist harness are from Moon Occult. Go check out their website. Again, the amazing Azariah Moonstone makes all of these things by hand. They're beautiful, beautiful items. Really, really easy to wear, and you can wear them with all sorts of things. I really love the raven in the middle of the choker. Heavy Metal Hubby has one that's just a raven. It's not got the big O-ring, and he wears that all the time. It literally never comes off. And then the body harness that I've got on over my middle, that is from Scarlet In Chains. Oh, that thing is beautiful, and I just love the look of all three of them together. It's got a little bondage-ness to them, but when you think it's quite a basic outfit really, but those three items just immediately make it look really edgy and different. And I mean, I don't know if I'd wear it down the supermarket just because you get the slightly leery old men, but yeah, I feel badass in that outfit with those chains on. It looks flipping fantastic. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so the next outfit uses something a little bit different. We have this beautiful tutu skirt that I got from New Look about a couple of years ago. So it's got an elasticated waist here, and then these layers and layers of mesh, and then it does have a modesty panel. You can definitely get these from Amazon or eBay or somewhere like BooHoo, probably even still get one from New Look. They are everywhere, and they're such an easy sort of girly gothy item to wear and really easy to accessorise up or down. As you can see in the first video, I have accessorised it with a pyramid stud belt, and then I've put a little vest top on. I've got witchy boots on, and although my witchy boots are a pair of Killstar boots, you can definitely get a pair of witchy boots from somewhere like Everything £5, because I have to order my daughter another pair because the ones that I bought for a video a few years ago now, when I did like an outfit for under £20 or something video, she was wearing them, she's worn them to death, the sole's fallen off, so I promised her I would buy her a new pair, and I have got a pair in my basket. So you can definitely get a pair of little cute witchy style boots from Everything £5, although it's £5.95, it's not technically £5 anymore, but you know, it's still under £6. So you can definitely get yourself a pair of witchy boots on the cheap. I've then accessorised it with a little like tie-up long sleeve top, which is actually made of exactly the same material as this. These are by Anti Brand. You definitely can't get these new anymore. You might be able to pick one up on eBay or something like that, but there are loads of things like this, little like bolero style cardigans, that kind of thing available at the moment because of Halloween. So you can definitely get yourself just something to cover the arms that's a little bit distressed, or you can distress it yourself if you want. And you know, just something to give you some sleeves. I like to tie it up at the front just because I think it looks cute. And I've worn that with a little heart necklace, which is same as this brand. It is from Simply Gothic. Again, lovely small business, handmade items, just little things. Everything's very, very reasonably priced and beautifully presented again. So if you want to pick yourself up some gothy jewellery or something like that, again, I would recommend Simply Gothic, another fantastic small business and jewellery brand. And then the other way that I accessorised this really cool skirt is I've got a mesh bodysuit. So this one I picked up again at Halloween. I probably picked this one up about 4 or 5 years ago. It's just a mesh long sleeve bodysuit, but this one has bats across the front. I have also bought loads of plain ones as well, because I love a mesh bodysuit for like underneath a short sleeve top, underneath something like this. Chuck a mesh bodysuit on, it just takes it into winter. Most of your summer dresses, chuck a mesh bodysuit on, you can then wear them in the winter as well, and it just makes things look extra gothy. I mean, hell, pair of jeans, decent, nice looking black bra, mesh bodysuit, you've got an outfit. You know, it's really not that hard. I love mesh for that reason, and we will get onto a bit more mesh in a minute, but I love this mesh bodysuit. I was very lucky to get this one with the bats across the front, but again, you will definitely find something on all of these kind of websites like BooHoo, Nasty Gal, that kind of thing. I suspect you even get stuff in somewhere like Asda at the moment, because it being the Halloween season. And then I've accessorised it with a little bat belt. That is by Creepsville 666. I do like that belt, but it does stab you in the belly a bit, the bat wings. But again, you can get really cool belts in places like Claire's Accessories, that kind of thing, and like I said, Amazon, etc. at the moment, especially with it being the run up to Halloween. There's lots and lots of stuff available to you. Love, love, love this outfit. And talking of mesh, so I love a mesh tunic. I have got multiple mesh tunics. This one that I am modelling is a Necessary Evil mesh tunic. That is definitely still available on Kate's Clothing. Not sure if it's available in all the sizes, but you can definitely still get it. Killstar also do one, slightly different shape, but again, mesh is just an easy to wear thing that you can sling on and you automatically look goth. I'm wearing it with the Scarlet In Chains necklace. I have to admit, I did have that one custom made to be extra long, but you can always ask for those kind of things. Anything though, again, at the moment, a pendant style necklace with a skull on it, with a cross on it, anything like that. It's Halloween season at the moment. Just a piece of statement jewellery with the mesh top, pair of leggings. I've got a little vest top on underneath it just because you can see right through it, and you know, I don't want to have my belly hanging out. And again, I'm wearing that with a pair of little witchy boots, but you can wear it with any kind of black boots that, you know, you fancy. Like I said, get yourself a pair of those little boot wings, wear them on there, you've got an outfit. And the second iteration of this mesh top is that I then wore it with a O-ring belt. Now this one is by Jawbreaker. Not sure if it's still available, you might still be able to get it, but I know that you can get it on Amazon, and I think ASOS, they do an almost direct copy of it. Stretchy at the back, poppers with these little O-rings down, and I have paired it with a Scarlet In Chains. I think they call it the Eclipse of the Moon or something, but it's like 3 little O-ringed necklace again, because I like to matchy, that's my big thing. And it just gives the mesh top a completely different vibe, so that you can turn like just a baggy tunic style top into a bit more of a fitted top. And I just really love the way that you can, with a belt, you can really just change the look of a whole outfit. And again, that O-ring belt looks fantastic with all of the other items. It's a little bulky with the skirt, but you could still definitely pull it off. It looks amazing with both of the previous dresses that I showed you as well. It's just a great way to accessorise. All of these belts, all of these things, pretty much you can just chop and change them with all of the different outfits and they'll all look great. And then the final outfit that I wanted to show you is probably the most basic thing, but probably the easiest thing for you guys to do. It is just a black vest top, black leggings, and then a holy jumper, absolutely full of holes. So I bought this jumper from Topshop possibly in 1999. I bought this a long time ago, a long time ago. So obviously you're not going to be able to get this particular one, but if you search for Holy Jumper, again, like I said, with it being Halloween, on all of those different websites, and if you really can't find anything, go on Everything £5, buy a long line jumper, get a pair of scissors and cut some holes in it, because what does it matter if you just make a little snip and you can start to pull those holes and end up with loads and loads of holes in them. One of my favourite like long jumpers that I wear to work is one that I did exactly that. I got it from Everything £5. I made a video on it. I'll stick it up in there, and I just made holes in it, and it's just a great warm jumper, but it feels a bit more gothy. It cost me £5, so I didn't really mind if I screwed it up. It was like, well, okay, the worst that will happen if I screw it up, I'll wear it until it gets to the point where it's indecent, and then I'll just bin it. And you know what? I still wear that now, and I probably made that video about 3 or 4 years ago now. So again, it's a great way of cheaply making something look a lot more goth and distressed, is to just buy something cheap or buy something from a charity shop, take a pair of scissors and hack at it. You know? That I am wearing with a Killstar pentagram necklace, but any kind of long pendulum style necklace will look great. And like I said, there's so many of these around at the moment. Or just go to a charity shop. They tend to have a lot of like the beaded chain type necklaces in charity shops, and they want rid of them, so they will sell them to you for like £1. And you can add your own little jewels on them. I used to go into charity shops when I was in my like 50s phase, and I used to like the graduated bead necklaces. I just used to go into charity shops and buy any necklaces that had beads on that I liked, cut them open, keep all the beads, and then I could make my own necklaces, whatever length, whatever colours, whatever scheme I liked. It's another cheap and easy way to make your own jewellery. And remember, most of these small jewellery businesses that I have mentioned in this video, and there's loads of them linked down in the description below as well with discount codes. If you contact them, they will usually make you something to your specifications, because they usually make the thing to order anyway when you place your order. So if you want it to be, you know, a bit longer, they can probably do that. If you want it to be a bit shorter, they can probably do that. If you want to add extra charms on, take off certain charms that you don't like, they can probably do that for you. Just drop them a message and ask. So I hope that you have enjoyed my video showing you how I accessorise different sort of basic wardrobe items. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. As you can see, almost all the accessories can just be swapped around in different outfits. So you really don't need to go out and buy expensive goth gear unless you really want to. And that websites like Everything £5, BooHoo, I know that they're not ethically great fashion, you know, fashion brands, but unfortunately, if you want to shop ethically, that costs money, and not everybody has the available cash to shop ethically, and that's okay. You know, if you can, I think you should try, but you shouldn't feel guilty if you can't, or if you don't choose to. I obviously try to shop as ethically as I can. I really like shopping with companies like Mary White and stuff like that, because it's sustainably sourced and they're, you know, a local company and they're really supporting women in business and blah, 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 blah. But if you're just dabbling in the scene, you don't have the available cash. If you're 17, you don't have the available cash to do that. Or if you just don't earn enough that you can spend £50 on a dress from Killstar, then don't, you know. Just experiment with and have fun with fashion. Halloween, it's the perfect time to really dabble in these things, because you can get all sorts of stuff really, really cheap from lots of different high street stores. I mean, I know in the UK we are nowhere near as big as America. I know in America you've got places like Spirit Halloween and, you know, things like that, and you've even got Hot Topic, which I think is quite reasonably priced compared to places like Killstar. I don't know, I've never been to a Hot Topic. I would love to. But, you know, it's just not available to me here in the UK. But, you know, places like Claire's Accessories, even the supermarkets, they have gothy Halloweeny stuff. It's definitely available to you. You can definitely find some really cool stuff. And if you are struggling and you would like some advice, hit me up in the comments. I would love to help you guys. It is my passion, making goth fashion. That's terrible. But I would love to help you. If you're like, I don't know what to buy to accessorise with this, or I've got this thing and I don't know how to wear it, hit me up. I will try and help you if I can, okay? So remember to like this video, comment down below to discuss any of the things that have come up in the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and thank you to all of you that already do. Hit that notification bell so you can find out whenever I upload. And remember people, stay heavy.